So I was dressed up as a vampire and I had fangs. So I couldn't, that was another reason why I was drinking cocktails, was because I couldn't drink a beer out of the can. I needed to have something with a straw so
Yeah.
I could like put it in my mouth like a normal person.
Yeah.
Um, so that also led to me getting pretty drunk. So I'm nervous. We know I'm newly single. It's been like 5 years since I've been single. So I kind of forgot how to even talk to anybody. I'm just like looking at her like she's so beautiful, but how do I, like, what do I say? What do I
Yeah.
do? How do I get over there? So I'm kind of like, this is not a big venue either. So you can, wherever she goes, I can see her in the venue.
Mm.
So I'm like just keeping tabs. Finally, I get to like at least 2 rum and cokes down. And
Oh
so
yeah.
now I'm starting to feel
And that's
a
4
little bit
minutes
more.
into
Yes, it's now 11:05.
one every two. One every 2 minutes. Yeah.
Um so yeah, so I finally start catching a little buzz. She's dressed up as the green M&M.
Mm.
So I go up to her and I'm like, "Where are all your other M&M friends?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, they got eaten up." Which I
Mm.
could have said something crazy then, but I chose not to
Yeah.
because
You looking
I
for
was
anyone
shy.
to eat? You looking for anyone to eat
Yeah.
you up tonight?
That's what came across my
Yeah.
mind, but I was like, let me keep it more
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah. You're just like you're lucky I can't eat you up because I'm a vampire, but I could suck something else if you want.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
happens.
So she also, I was attracted to her because she came in by herself, was gorgeous, and also was dancing like on her own. And so I was just attracted to her energy. Like she doesn't need anybody. Eventually some friends did join her, but I was kind of
Yeah.
instantly drawn to that.
It's also a
So then
very vampire thing to say that I was attracted to
she's
her
a,
energy. I wanted to,
yes,
her energy pulled me in. So I knew
her
the
scent
night was
of
not going to end well
blood.
for her. Yeah. Yeah. Her veins were throbbing in the light of the
Yeah.
disco ball.
Yes. Yeah, no. So I finally, now it's probably been some time. Like I'm talking to her and, typical American question. It's like, oh, like, what do you do? Like, I was like, do you come here often? What do you do? All the basic stuff. And guess what her profession was? What she told me her profession was.
I'm going to guess, you said she was a green M&M.
Yes.
She was a green M&M. I'm going to guess something in the music industry, just because the only thing that comes to mind when I think of green M&Ms is some story of Mick Jagger asking people to pick green M&Ms out of the bowl on their rider because that's what you can do when you're a rock star. So she's a manager in the music industry that's sick of it, and she's sick of these overly just overbearing riders of music artists, and so she's wearing the green M&M costume as a protest. I'm right.
Okay. I
I'm
mean,
right.
you are not
I
too
nailed it. I nailed
wrong.
it.
I mean, so first oh, I'm kind of like a bottle girl, like you know what I'm talking about, a bottle girl. But then
Yeah.
she goes, and I'm also a stripper. And I go, and I'm like, so Baltimore it's called
So
the Block.
you're a stripper. I'm a bottle girl and also a stripper. So
yeah,
you're a
so
stripper.
you're a stripper.
Yeah. You're a
Which I
stripper
was
that
like,
serves people bottles when they're not stripping.
yeah, she's so in Baltimore. There is a place called the Block, and it's called the Block because it is a block's worth of strip clubs.
Mm.
Like just up and down that block is a bunch of strip clubs, and I have been to them before. The best ones, like, which aren't that great because it's Baltimore. I didn't ask which one she worked at because, like, I was so taken aback that the first woman I start flirting with post breakup is a stripper.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
like what are the chances? But then it made sense because I was like, she's gorgeous and she's dancing by herself and she's like a good dancer. I
Yeah.
was drawn into her like a middle-aged man. Like
Yeah.
I was just totally enamored with her.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I wonder what she does. She's so good at dancing. She
Right?
just, I saw her
She
take off
looks
her Eminem
fine.
costume like a pro. Like she took it off. She started
Yeah.
swinging around the pole on the bar flawlessly. Was asking people to put dollar bills in her panties, and she like pulled like it was
Yes.
just so seamless.
Yes. So I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel like we had that much chemistry. And once I found out she was a stripper, it's not that but I don't care if you're a stripper. It's just that I've been to the block and I do know those strip clubs. And I just felt like immediately kind of inferior. Like you're just seeing so many dudes and people all the time. Like, I don't think this is going to work. Also, in Baltimore on the block, you show full vag,
Hmm.
which
Okay.
is not, it doesn't happen everywhere. So in the county, you have to wear like, you have to cover up your genitalia.
Yeah, you have like
Just a little, just
they
a 1 inch piece of
yeah,
fabric
yeah,
over
not
it.
even. It's literally like a centimeter, and then they do the little nipple pasties because
Yes,
technically they're not nude.
that
And
covers them
so
up. Yep.
it's always I've been in those clubs where like technically they can't get nude, so like they cover the nipples
Hmm.
and they just have like a string of yarn across their
Yes.
pussy. But she's full nudes.
So when I first went to these strip clubs, I was so surprised to see full vagina like right in my face.
Yeah,
Because I didn't think, in all the movies, they've got like a cute little outfit on and stuff. I didn't, you know, I felt like they should have given me a waiver to sign before I walked in there. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to see vagina from anybody unless it's a person I want to see that. This
yeah,
woman was beautiful. I probably would not have complained had I
yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
But yes, so
I
that was
I will
kind of my experience.